626 2nd and Pemberton Street. Fires reported 120 Pemberton Street. For to be an apartment. Following companies ought to respond. Operate on South Fire, South Tech 2. That's South Fire and South Tech 2 for Pemberton Street Company. Engine 11, Engine 3, Engine 53, Engine 10, Snorkel 2, Ladder 5, Battalion 4, Rescue 1, and Medic 21. Repeating box 626, 2nd and Pemberton Street. Fires reported 120 Pemberton Street. For to be an apartment. Following companies ought to respond. Operate on South Fire, South Tech 2. Engine 11, Engine 3, Engine 53, Engine 10, Snorkel 2, Ladder 5, Battalion 4, Rescue 1, Medic 21.
It's 69.
Is that 69?
All locations. Investigating.
Alright, somebody said they were going to come down. The 69, someone said they were going to come down and meet you at building 4911. Since the companies responding to 7900 Lindbergh Boulevard, except engine 69, companies can proceed at reduced speed. Repeating companies responding to 7900 Lindbergh Boulevard with except engine 69, companies can proceed at reduced speed, and all companies are reminded the fireground channel is South Tech 1. Triple 2.
2, Battalion 4, 120 Pemberton.
Affirmative. Battalion 11, proceed.
And so there's nothing showing at 7900 Lindbergh. You want me to take that accident at 84th and Lindbergh in Battalion 1?
Sure, sir. I don't care if you like. Battalion 1, you can recall.
Battalion 1's Battalion 1's available. Respond to 2nd Pemberton.
Okay. You're second in to 2nd and Pemberton. Affirmative.
That's affirmative.
Okay. Engine 11.
We have a 3-story building, approximately 15, high 45. The row, heavy smoke, no fire. We can't seem to find the individual house. I have all companies come in, proceed in the service.
Confirming, you're putting all hands in service?
Affirmative.
Okay, since your company's responding at 120 Pemberton Street, all companies ought to proceed and go into service. Repeating, companies responding at 120 Pemberton Street. Companies ought to proceed and go into service, and all companies are reminded the fireground channel is South Fire and South Tech 2. Repeating, companies for 120 Pemberton Street, fireground channel South Fire, South Tech 2.
Battalion 7.
Proceed, Battalion 7.
Yes, sir. Engine 69 reports they have a pot of meat they can handle this assignment alone. We call the company straight to fire control. We'll continue into 84 for Lindbergh. You could recall Battalion 11 for the accident.
Battalion 11, recall.
11's available.
Since you couldn't respond to 7900 Lindbergh Boulevard, this up to engine 69, recall. Repeating, couldn't respond to 7900 Lindbergh Boulevard with except engine 69, recall. Companies can make their times 350 to 359. Companies stand by so I can handle my box.
Ladder
4, what's your message?
Respond to 84 for Lindbergh.
Battalion 4-8.
Battalion 4 is 8.
Location with engine 11. Report to follow.
Ladder 4.
Attention, Ladder 23 responds to rapid intervention team with ES9, Medic 43, ES1, TN10, ES6, Box 72, SO1 on Box 626, 2nd and Pemberton Street. Fire located 120 Pemberton Street. Repeating, Ladder 23 responds to rapid intervention team with ES9, Medic 43, ES1, TN10, ES6, SWAT 72, and SO1 on Box 626, 2nd and Pemberton Street. Fire located 120 Pemberton Street. All companies are reminded to operate on South Fire, South Tech 2. Repeating, Pemberton Street companies are South Fire, South Tech 2. All right, ladder 19.
Ladder 19 is
Thank you, ladder 19. Medic 19.
184th Lindbergh for the accident response.
Medic 55B might be there. Medic 55B, you're on scene?
Ladder 4, 55B is on scene.
Okay, 19, that's a negative. 55B is there. Central Battalion 11 is recalled. Battalion 11 is recalled. Battalion 7 is available and responded. 84th Street, Lindbergh Boulevard for the accident. Repeated, Battalion 11 is recalled. Battalion 11 is recalled. Battalion 7 is available and responded. 84th Street, Lindbergh Boulevard for the accident. Battalion 4 is A, proceed.
69.
Battalion 4 is A, proceed.
Go ahead. Placing 2 and 2 in service. Have the other companies proceed in and stand by. Battalion 4 reports smoke from the roof area at this time.
Engine 69.
Engine 69.
Available. He wants to take in that 84th in Lindbergh.
Engine 49, what's your location? Engine 40. Central County responder 120 Pemberton Street with exception engine 53, engine 10, 70 can proceed in and go on to service. Repeating, country responder 120 Pemberton Street. 70 can proceed in and go on to service with exception of engine 53 and engine 10. Battalion 7.
Battalion 7 on location 84 from Lindbergh. One vehicle accident, vehicle versus light poles. We have one person kind of trapped. Ladder 4 is right now in the process trying to remove the victim.
You do have squad 47 coming and ladder 4.
Engine 40 is on location 8400 Lindbergh.
Okay, engine 40, thank you.
TN10.
TN10.
TN10 responding on the box. 1.
Affirmative. SO1.
120 Pemberton.
ES1.
ES1 is responding on the box.
That's affirmative. ES6.
Running on the box, 120 Pemberton.
Affirmative. Deputy 1.
120 Pemberton.
Affirmative, sir. Thank you. Battalion 1Z.
Location 10-4.
Affirmative. ES9.
120 Pemberton.
Thank you.
Rescue 1.
Rescue 1.
On a fire ground with it.
Affirmative, sir. Have you on scene?
Medic 43.
Medic 43.
Location.
Okay.
21.
21.
Squad 72. Engine 49.
Squad 72, proceed.
120 Pemberton.
Affirmative. Medic 21.
Medic unit is located at 2nd and Kenilworth.
Okay. Next company.
Ladder 23.
Proceed, ladder 23.
120 Pemberton is the red.
Thank you.
Squad 47.
Squad 47.
We're available from 84 Lindbergh, responding 2nd and Pemberton.
Squad 47 is going to be 352 to 405. I have you respond to 2nd and Pemberton. Battalion 7A, proceed.
If that reports, Ladder 4 has extricated the victim. Going to be handled by Ladder 4 in the medic unit. You can make Battalion 7 available. Recall the remainder of the assignment.
This is Squad 72 recall, Squad 72 recall, Squad 47 now available and respond on box 626, 2nd and Pemberton Street. Fire is located at 120 Pemberton Street. Repeating, Squad 72 recall, Squad 72 recall. Squad 47 is now available and responding on box 626, 2nd and Pemberton Street. Fire is located at 120 Pemberton Street.
Squad 72 is available.
All right, Squad 72, sir. You can make your times 400 to 406, and we have you fire duty only. All right, Battalion 7.
7A.
Sir, I do have you available, and who did you say would handle the assignment?
Ladder 4 in the medic unit, ma'am.
Ladder 4 and only the medic unit. Thank you. Engine 40, recall.
Engine 40 available.
ES8, recall.
Yes, 8's available.
All right, times for Battalion 7 and ES8. We have you going out at 350 to 407. And engine 40, your times will be, looks like you went out at 350. looks like you're on 403 to 407, 84th and Lindbergh, engine 40.
Ladder 4.
Ladder 4.
Do we have fleet for traffic?
5.
ES8.
Proceed, ES8.
Yes, ma'am. Leaving the 84th and Lindbergh. ES9, responded on that box. Should I take that in?
I would imagine that he's pretty close by this time. ES9, your location, sir?
Second to race, ma'am.
All right, thank you so much. No, ES8, sir, ES9 is almost there. Thank you, though.
All right, ma'am.
Attention, engine 2, cover engine 11. Engine 2, cover engine 11. Attention, square 43, cover engine 10. Attention, ladder 12, cover ladder 5. Ladder 12, cover ladder 5. Attention, ladder 6, cover ladder 23. Ladder 6, cover ladder 23.
What do you want?
Tie-in 4-8.
94
Engine 53 has activated his DPOP emergency button on South Tech 2. Can we see if he's declared an emergency, sir?
Bye.
W1, I'm sorry, sir, proceed.
71.
Proceed, W1.
71's arriving on location.
Affirmative, thank you. And 10.
And 10 on location.
And 10, thank you.
94
Proceed to Tiger 4-8.
Engine 53 drivers resetting the radio. Accidental.
Engine 53 driver accidental. That's affirmative, sir. And please be advised that W1 has arrived on the fire ground. Affirmative.
SO1.
SO1.
Location.
Affirmative SO1. I have you on scene. 33.
Radio, and we should cover engine 10.
Okay, just confirming, I still have you on Penn Square, so you're available for that alarm system, and you are en route to your cover.
Could you repeat that?
I still had you on location at the Ritz-Carlton Hotel, so I'm confirming you are available from that and responding to your cover.
That's affirmative.
Okay.
Ladder 12.
Ladder 12.
Engine 2. 12's on radio and recover ladder 5.
Okay, engine 2.
On radio and recover engine 11.
Affirmative, engine 2. ES9.
Fire ground, ma'am.
Affirmative, thank you.
Ladder 4.
Ladder 4.
Bravo.
Affirmative, ladder 4. Ladder 6. Attention ladder tower 6, recall disregard to cover. Ladder tower 6, recall disregard to cover. Attention ladder 13, cover ladder 23. Ladder 13, cover ladder 23. Medic 48, common to Algon Avenues, assist Medic 12. Medic 48, common to Algon Avenues, assist Medic 12, operate North Medic. Medic 39B, 4713 Green Street, reduce speed. Medic 39B, 4713 Green Street, reduce speed, operate North Medic. Okay. China 4-8.
China 4-8.
I served need a progress report from Incident Commander. Also, we're getting, well, I don't know who that was, but stand by. We need a progress report from Incident Commander. Medic 43 is on scene in front of engine 11. Medic 21 is set up at 2nd and Kenilworth. And your elapsed time for your assignment is 22 minutes.
Affirmative. Deputy 1 assume command.
Affirmative. That's we need a progress report from Incident Commander. And 10. Ladder 13. Higher 4-8 proceed.
Service with 3 and 2. Correct address of fire is 125 Pemberton. By orders of Deputy 1, dispatch an additional engine and ladder.
Yeah, there's a report on occupants. Okay, we have any report on occupants. Engine 2, what's your location?
2, 2nd and Spring Garden.
Okay, ladder 12, your location?
Ladder 12, current location for Montgomery.
Ladder 13.
Ladder 13.
On radio to cover ladder 23.
Okay. Attention, engine 2, ladder 9, response special call on box 66, 2nd and Pemberton Street, fires located 120 Pemberton Street. Repeating, engine 2, ladder 9, response special call on box 66, 2nd and Pemberton Street, fires located 123 Pemberton Street, operate on South Fire and South Tech 2. Repeating, companies operate on South Fire, South Tech 2. Battalion 4-8, proceed.
To commander report, all occupants are accounted for.
Okay. TN10 has activated his emergency button on South Tech 2. Can we see if he's declaring an emergency?
Yes, 1.
And also, your special call companies will be Engine 2 and Ladder 9 will be your special call companies. ES1?
Location on the fire ground.
That's affirmative. ES1, thank you. Ladder 13, I have you en route to cover Ladder 3, sir. Affirmative.
Ladder 13, is that ladder 3 or ladder 23?
No, that's my fault. It's Ladder 23.
Okay, affirmative.
23-10.
Proceed, sir.
First alarm.
Okay. Thank you. Attention Medic 24, 53, 55 North 16th Street. Medic 24, 53, 55 North 16, operate North Medic. Engine 40, cover engine 11. Engine 40, cover engine 11. Engine 2.
N2.
Affirmative. You are to proceed and to stand by. Ladder 9.
Ladder 9 is fine, 120.
Okay. Thank you. Start to proceed and to stand by. Central Square 57, 5745 Cedar Avenue for the alarm system. Square 57, 5745 Cedar Avenue for the alarm system. Some 12.
120 Pemberton.
Affirmative. Thank you.
43-10.
Proceed, sir.
Off radio.
Square 57.
57.
5745 Cedar.
First aid. Now we're getting emergency activation from Squad 47 officer on South Tech 2. And then we found out if CN10 was declared an emergency, sir.
Stand by, still checking.
Okay.
Engine 40.
Engine 40.
On radio, cover engine 11.
Okay, thank you.
10-4's aid.
Proceed to sign 4-8.
TN10 and Squad 47 officer are resetting radios. When Ladder 9 arrives on the fire ground, have them to report to the commander in front of the fire building.
They report to the commander in front of the building. And also, we need a progress report from the incident commander coming up. Thank you. 9.
Ladder 9, I copy that message.
Okay, thank you.
Stay 5.
Stay 5.
Found it on the box, Sam.
Okay, thank you.
Square 57.
57.
All location 5745 Cedar.
Okay.
Central Medic 36, 1429 North Newkirk Street. Medic 36, 1429 North Newkirk Street, operates off Medic.
12.
Attention Engine 20, number 7, North Chris Clemens Boulevard at Pier 5 condos for the alarm system. Engine 20, responding number 7, North Chris Clemens Boulevard at Pier 5 condos for the alarm system. Ladder 12, proceed.
Ladder 12 is available, ladder 5-12.
Okay, thank you.
10-4 aid.
Proceed Battalion 4-8.
The air unit respond. Still standing by for progress report.
Okay. Attention Engine 13 and Air Unit 1 respond on box 626, 2nd and Pemberton Street. Fire located 125 Pemberton Street. Repeating, Engine 13, Air Unit 1 respond on box 626, 2nd and Pemberton Street. Fire located 125 Pemberton Street. And operate on South Fire and South Tech 2. Repeating, Air Unit 1 and Engine 13 operate on South Fire, South Tech 2.
Tank Force 8.
Time for the
Progress report from Incident Commander. All companies are in service. Order on the fire. Third floor of 125 Pemberton. Checking for extension. Also have salt truck dispatched.
Okay. Your elapsed time for this assignment is going to be 38 minutes. Affirmative, sir?
Engine 20.
Proceed engine 20.
7 North, Christopher Columbus.
Affirmative. It's going to be at the Tier 5 conduit.
Engine 13.
Engine 13.
13 there, Unit 1, 120 Pemberton.
Okay. Be advised your assignment is going to be on South Tech 2.
Affirmative. Ladder 13.
Ladder 13.
Available ladder 13-23.
Okay.
Tank Force 8.
Time for the
Orders of Deputy 1. Dispatch an additional 2 engines and 1 ladder.
Engine 20.
20.
On location, nothing showing investigators.
Affirmative. Second and Pemberton Street. Fires located 120 Pemberton Street. Following companies ought to respond. Operate on South Fire, South Tech 2. Engine 24, work 43. Engine 29. Engine 49. Ladder 12. Battalion 3. Battalion 11. Battalion 7. Battalion 8. Repeating. Second alarm on box 626. Second and Pemberton Street. Fires located 120 Pemberton Street. Following companies ought to respond. Operate on South Fire, South Tech 2. Engine 24 is logistics. Work 40. Engine 20, logistics. Work 43. Engine 24 is logistics. Work 43. Engine 29. Engine 49. Ladder 12. Battalion 3. Battalion 11. Battalion 7. And Battalion 8. Repeating. Engine 24 as logistics. Work 43. Engine 29. Engine 49. Ladder 12. Battalion 3. Battalion 11. Battalion 7. And Battalion 8.
Ladder 12.
Ladder 12, proceed.
Responding first down on the second alarm, 120 Pemberton, kind of station area, please.
Bye. Estimate 51B, 2535 West Turner Street, reduced speed. 51B, 2535 West Turner Street, reduced speed, operating North Medic. 43.
43, respond on the box.
You are expecting, sir, just want to confirm is engine 24 is logistics. Engine 29.
Engine 29 responding.
Okay. Engine 49.
49 responding.
Thank you, engine 49.
System Medic 50B, 2101 Belmont Avenue, Medic 50B, 2101 Belmont Avenue, operates South Park, Park and South Medic Bed. System Medic 19, 6422 Garmin Street, Medic 19, 6422 Garmin Street, operates South Medic.
Perfect.
457.
Available.
Okay. Battalion 3.
Battalion 3.
5 second law.
Affirmative, sir, you are logistics. I don't know if you copy, but you are the logistics chief. Affirmative.
Affirmative.
Thank you. Battalion 11.
911 there.
Responding second in.
Responding second in.
Thank you. Yes. Battalion 7.
Battalion 7 responding, 120.
Thank you. Third in on the second. Battalion 8.
Battalion 8.
Heavy responding, sir. Fourth in, you will be safety. Affirmative.
Affirmative.
Okay, thank you.
Engine 20.
Engine 20.
We're available. Broken flight.
All right. So, Engine 20, I'll make you available, and you can respond to the second alarm. Engine 49, recall, affirmative.
Engine 49 available.
All right. Engine 20, you can take force in position. Affirmative.
Affirmative.
Say 5. Location set up at
Front of Fitzwater behind ladder 9, man.
Okay, thank you. Automatic 44, respond on box 66, second of Pemberton Street. Fires located 120 Pemberton Street. Repeat, automatic 44, respond on second alarm on box 66, second of Pemberton Street. Fires located 120 Pemberton Street. Operate on South Fire, South Take 2.
948.
948.
Bye. 512.
948.
Ladder 12.
105 ground.
Affirmative. Battalion 40, proceed.
Escort 43 report to 130 Monroe Street and engine 29 in front of the original fire building.
Okay. Be advised, engine 20 is your last in company on your second alarm. Engine 49 was pulled once engine 20 became available from the alarm system.
Affirmative.
Square 43.
Square 43.
We received at 130 Monroe.
Affirmative. 30 Monroe. Engine 29. Get your report to the front of the fire building, sir. Affirmative.
I determined we're right on location now.
Okay.
Engine 13
Engine 13.
on the fire ground with Air Unit 1.
Affirmative. Battalion 48.
948.
Advised SA5 is on scene. Square 43 received your message along with engine 29. Medic 44.
Affirmative. SA5 location.
I have to check with them, sir. The last part got garbled. I didn't hear it all. Stand by for 1 minute. Automatic 44. 5. SA5. Engine 20.
Arrived on the fire ground.
Okay, thank you. Radio to SA5, SA5.
44.
Medic 44, you respond to second alarm.
SA5, proceed, ma'am.
I'm sorry, sir. Where was your location set up?
Front is Fitzwater behind ladder 9.
948.
948.
Okay. Also, we need a progress report from the incident commander.
Town 11's 8.
911's 8.
Town 11's on the fire ground.
FM 12.
From 12.
Probably on the fire ground, Pemberton Street.
All right, from 12, I have you on scene.
Battalion 7.
Proceed, Battalion 7.
Target on the fire ground.
Affirmative, sir.
Battalion 3.
Battalion 3's 8.
And 3 robbed on the fire ground. It is staged location for second alarm company.
So, Battalion 4 has indicated that. Ladder 13.
948.
Proceed, Battalion 4's 8.
Have engine 20 take its Delta exposure.
Affirmative. Engine 20.
Engine 20.
Okay, once you take Delta exposure.
Affirmative.
Okay. Central Ladder 13, respond second alarm on box 66, second in Pemberton Street. Fires located 120 Pemberton Street. Repeat on Ladder 13. Respond second alarm on box 66, second in Pemberton Street. Fires located 120 Pemberton Street. Operate on South Fire, South Take 2. Square 57, cover engine 24. Square 57, cover engine 24. Attention, engine 45, cover engine 53. Engine 45, cover engine 53. Engine ladder 20, cover ladder 5. Ladder 20, cover ladder 5. Attention, engine 55, cover engine 20. Engine 55, cover engine 20. Time 48.
Ladder 13.
Ladder 13.
Responding on the box, yes.
Staging area, please.
You're supposed to just report to the chief in front of the project, in front of the property.
It's affirmative.
Time 48.
948.
Sir, we need a progress report from the incident commander. Also, would you like SEPTA buses to come down there and help to shelter your people? And be advised, we're waiting to get a closer ladder for you for the second ladder that you requested, so it's going to be ladder 13 coming in. Affirmative. Attention engine 41, cover engine 24, engine 41, cover engine 24. Attention engine 45, cover engine 53, engine 45, cover engine 53. Attention ladder 20, cover ladder 5, ladder 20, cover ladder 5. Attention engine 55, cover engine 20, engine 55, cover engine 20.
Engine 45.
And ladder 25, cover ladder 23, ladder 25, cover ladder 23. 45.
Ready to cover engine 53.
Okay, and that's going to be at engine 1 station, confirming engine 1 station.
Engine 1, confirm.
Okay, thank you. Time 48.
Engine 55.
Engine 55.
On radio, was that to cover engine 2 or engine 20?
To cover engine 20.
That's affirmative, engine 20.
41.
241.
Radio cover 42.
Okay, so time 48, proceed.
You had a message earlier about ladder 13?
I was just letting you know that since we didn't want to wipe out all the ladders in Center City, ladder 13 was the other ladder that was coming into your assignment for the second alarm.
And ladder 12 on 36.
Yes, ladder 12 is on the fire ground. Ladder 13 was covering ladder 23. Once he got closer, we sent him in. And the other request was OEM is asking if you need SEPTA buses out there to keep the people warm until they're able to get shelter. And also, we need a progress report from the incident commander.
Engine 20. 20 officer.
35.
Ladder 25.
Route to ladder 23.
Ladder 13's on the fire ground.
Yes.
Car 5.
Hi.
Responding to Pemberton Street.
Yes.
County 48.
Proceed with time 48.
Progress report. We have all companies in service. Interior attack and also on the roof. Orders of Deputy 1, dispatch an additional 2 engines and 1 ladder.
Okay, confirming. Special call. 2 engines and 1 ladder. 41.
Engine 41.
Engine 41, what's your location?
We're at 40th and Haverford.
That's from it. Engine 45, your location.
Engine 45, 15th and Ridge.
You're at 15th and Ridge. Call on second alarm, box 626, second and Pemberton Street. Fire is located 120 Pemberton Street. Engine 49, engine 45, and ladder 27 respond. Repeating, special call on box 626, second and Pemberton Street. Fire is located 120 Pemberton Street. Engine 49, engine 45, and ladder 27 respond and operate on South Fire and South Tech 2. That's South Fire and South Tech 2. Time for they proceed.
Yeah, the last companies on that special call can stage at front and south.
Front and south, sir, that's affirmative.
Engine 49.
Engine 49.
Engine 49, ladder 27, responding 120 Pemberton.
Affirmative. You're going to stage at front and south, sir. Affirmative.
Front and south, affirmative.
Okay.
Engine 45.
45.
Staging at front south.
40 Burton Street for an investigation. Engine 52. 5240 Burton Street for an investigation. North fire.
Station engine 19, cover engine 71. Oh, correction. Engine 19, cover engine 53. Engine 19, cover engine 53. Engine 71, cover engine 10. Engine 71, cover engine 10. I-1?
PI-1's responding, second in Pemberton.
Okay, thank you.
Engine 52.
52.
Responding 5240 Burton.
Investigation.
Station engine 50, 2632 North Vizier Street. For Wiseman Dwelling, engine 50, respond to 2632 North Vizier Street for Wiseman Dwelling. Operate on the South Fire Band. Repeating engine 50, operate on the South Fire Band.
Engine 55.
Proceed engine 55-20.
We're off radio. Engine 20 station. Engine 50.
Engine 50.
Engine 50 responding 2652 North Bovere.
Yes.
948.
Steve Battalion 48.
Advise SEPTA dispatch some buses for R&R. And also special call companies. Let me report to 2nd and Bainbridge.
Okay, so confirming the special call company can go to front and Bainbridge.
It's 2nd and Bainbridge.
Okay. Engine 49.
Engine 49, second in Bainbridge.
Okay. Engine 45.
Engine 45, 2nd and Bainbridge.
Ladder 27.
Ladder 27, second in Bainbridge.
Okay.
Engine 71.
Engine 71.
On ready to cover engine 10.
Okay.
Engine 45.
Engine 45.
Driving on the fire ground.
Affirmative.
Engine 49.
Proceed engine 49.
On location.
Affirmative.
Engine 19.
Proceed engine 19.
On radio to cover engine 53 at Ladder 5 station.
Okay.
Attention Medic 34, 3400 Lancaster Avenue, Medic 34, 3400 Lancaster Avenue, operate South Medic.
Attention engine 5 and ladder tower 6, 4101 Baltimore Avenue, apartment C, Charlie 5 for Wiseman Building. Engine 5, ladder tower 6, respond to 4101 Baltimore Avenue, apartment C, Charlie 5 for Wiseman Building.
5.
Engine 5.
Engine 5, ladder 6. 4101 Baltimore.
It's going to be Wiseman Building in apartment Charlie 5. Battalion 48.
48.
Going to need a progress report for incident commander, sir, please.
Engine 41.
See engine 41.
Alvo, engine 41-24.
Okay, thank you.
48.
See Battalion 48.
I stand by the progress report.
Okay.
Engine 50.
Engine 50.
One location investigating.
Okay, thank you. Engine 27, 1919 Spring Garden Street, apartment 1, R. Romeo for investigation. Engine 27, respond to 1919 Spring Garden Street, apartment 1, R. Romeo for an investigation.
948.
948.
By orders of Deputy 1, place fire under control. Will release the company. And when SEPTA buses are en route, have them report to 2nd and Catherine.
Okay, 2nd and Catherine for the SEPTA buses, that's affirmative. And do we have any displaced residents?
TN10's checking that out. Get back in.
Engine 27.
27.
Responding 1919 Spring Garden Street.
You 5.
Fires under control on second alarm. Box 626. 2nd and Pemberton Streets. Repeat, fires under control on second alarm at box 66, 2nd and Pemberton Street.